What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the message resonate for y'all. Overall, I hope that they are useful for y'all, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into the reading, okay? Right off the bat, you got the Queen of Wands coming out. You have the Eight of Pentacles, and you also do have the Three of Cups. You got the Temperance. You could be trying to work on some sort of like belief. This could even be like a spiritual like belief as well. You got the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. You also have the Star with the Nine of Swords. You got Aquarius energy, Sagittarius, heavy Sagittarius energy. You could also be having some sort of, are you trying to, you could be working through something right now, excuse me. Especially with the Nine of Swords, that's what's really throwing me off. Yeah, you got the Lovers with the Six of Cups. You could be wondering why, you still are thinking about someone else as well. It could be someone from your past, it doesn't have to be, but you could definitely be thinking about, this person could be a Gemini. And if this isn't you, this is definitely somebody else who wants to attempt, it feels like, to ground something with you, basically work on the connection with you, working, rebuilding some sort of, bond, it feels like. It definitely does feel more like friend. Someone you lost touch with as well. This person could be a fire sign of Sagittarius. You could be the Sagittarius, the Aquarius. Because it's almost given like somebody's having a reoccurring thought. You could be at work and it's almost like some sort of negative thought, just can't leave your mind. Or it could even be what someone said. Yeah. Because other than that, the energy is fine. The Nine of Swords did kind of throw it off. You could be fine. You could be, healing. You're just living your day-to-day life, it feels like. But it's something concerning possibly a reconciliation. You could have possibly had someone try to come back and reconcile with you as well. Because that's why I'm if this isn't you, you're heavily on someone else's mind, it feels like. What's the Nine of Swords? Or especially if you're worried about not having friends, someone could be I don't know, having some sort of realization with the two. Yeah, it's some sort of, not a struggle, but that's what it feels like. I don't know if it's a realization someone's having. Or almost a tough decision. I don't know if someone has multiple lovers they have to choose from, or this could even be doing something that you love, in order to work at this job, or to work at this job, you would have to leave your old job where you're comfortable, nothing's wrong, or you get what I'm saying? You're nervous that the new job or the new relationship won't work out, and it's given very, very, not mixy energy, but it's time to make some sort of decision. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Fidgety today. With the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you could definitely be working on grounding yourself. Again, gaining more knowledge on something as well. It could be something spiritual. What's the Nine of Cups? And this could definitely be some sort of friendship. For the Nine of Cups, you got the Knight of Cups coming out. Yeah. What's the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups? You got the Wheel of Fortune. This is for whoever this is supposed to be for, because I am being compelled to say if you are wanting someone to like reach out to you, I definitely do. What's the Nine of Cups? I ain't trying to feel you nobody's delusion, child. Yeah, you got the Nine of Pentacles. And it keep falling on this side. I don't know what's going on with it. Because it's definitely giving someone's going to be happy with some sort of like outcome. I don't know if this is like you being approached by someone like to reconcile with them, or someone like new, or it could just be given some sort of like work opportunity. There's some sort of opportunity someone's going to be like very, very happy that they've like got, or the fact that someone like approached them. I don't know who's about to approach somebody, but you're going to be like content, I guess you could say, about it. Happy, yeah, but like you will feel good about it. It's definitely going to like boost your self-esteem, or like just genuinely make you feel good about yourself. Like whatever is about to come towards you with the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles nor the Ten of Cups is out here, but it's going to make you feel that way. Because you could already be somebody who, again, takes care of themselves. Like you don't necessarily need like a partner, or like I said, work is cool, or some sort of way you do make income is like cool to you, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, like you're a hermit to the world. You're in your own little bubble. But it's something that is about to like make you, like you're about to be very, very pleased with whatever is about to come towards you. And you could have been, that could have been where this worry was coming from. Like if you weren't going to speak to somebody again, or if like life for you wasn't going to like progress, or like it could be a thing where you could be going through it like a dry spell. Like say you have a company and things are like slowing down, or whatever the case may be, especially similar to like that, or like you're applying to jobs, you do want to leave a certain job and you're like applying to new ones, and no one is, you know, getting back to you, or whatever the case may be. Is almost like right before you either like not give up, because I'm not even getting like that, but right before you, I guess you feel like all hope is like lost, something like literally with the Fool, something's going to grab your attention. It's going to need, in a positive way though. What's the Nine of Swords? But I don't know if it's someone that you could possibly be afraid of like leaving behind as well, with the Strength, with the Nine of Swords and the Strength. Somebody could even be recovering from something as well. What's the Nine of Swords with the Strength? Someone around you too. Like someone's definitely healing from something, it feels like, as well, with the Chariot also coming out for the Nine of Swords and the Strength. Yeah, like there's some sort of tough decision you are going to have to make. You got Cancer energy out here as well. But whatever it is, like you're going to be moving forward. That's why I'm not confused, but it's almost like, what exactly is this alluding to? Because it's, again, going to be different for all of y'all. It's almost like life is about to take you potentially in a whole different like direction. But it's like you may not want to leave somebody behind, or what's the Temperance? Yeah, you got the Four of Cups. And if you are on some sort of like journey, or like if something's like slowing down for you, don't give up on it. Like somebody could be feeling like some sort of way of living. Now, if you know a way of living, hold on. Then you got the Ace of Pentacles. I'll clarify that because they did come out for the Temperance and the Four of Cups, but don't give up on something. Like even if things aren't like going in your way at a certain point, especially if it's some sort of like goal or something for you to like achieve, basically. Like this could be school. Okay, this could be some sort of religious journey, any religion, okay? And you could be concerned about like if this is a good fit. Like someone's trying to see if something is a good fit for them, it feels like. But it also does feel like it's some sort of like opportunity as well. like, I don't know what the feeling is. It's almost like somebody's so close to like achieving something, yeah, with the Eight of Cups. But I don't know if it's pressure to like keep up, or again, numbers aren't looking like how they used to. I don't know. But it's almost like you're right at the finish line with something, and it's like, don't give up just because things seem like they're not as good as they used to be, or yeah, with the Six of Cups. Yeah, like try not to let like negative thoughts like infiltrate the brain, basically. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Somebody could also have like a weird, I don't know why I got that, but like a weird connection with like money. Almost like they're scared to like lose it. You got the King of Cups come out. You have the Ten of Wands. I don't know also who you have around you, because this may not be for everybody. It's not a bad thing, but someone definitely does feel like you put like work over them. It doesn't make them angry, but it definitely does stress them out, because this could be someone who could like have a job. They don't feel like they do as much as you. Like there's some sort of like inadequacy, I guess you could say. But this isn't from someone who will like, is too, they're not going to really let it be known. Especially if you're like an earth sign, dating like a water sign as well. Or again, you're just super like grounded. You're basically like money focused. And not even like in a bad way. Especially if you run like some sort of like business, or you have to incorporate some sort of like, whatever you do for work really requires a lot of like your time, it feels like. And someone knows that that kind of like comes first. Like somebody, if you're like on your way to building like some sort of like brand, or really like just to like advocate for yourself, especially if you do want to become like an entrepreneur, you have something going on, like something positive is about to like happen. Especially even if someone has to make some sort of like decision, you will make the right decision. It's just going to come with like, not consequences, but it's going to come with you having to give something else up, basically. And someone, it does feel like you have somebody like nervous as well, that like they're going to be one of those things that you have to kind of like give up in a sense, or like you won't have enough time for them. Someone's really worried about like you not having enough time for them, and also them not, because this is again, it feels like someone who, I won't say they don't do nothing, but they have a lot of hours in their day. That's what it feels like. Like someone feels like they're not as busy as you. Like they do look at you as like, someone looks at you as like very successful, like for your own self. You come across like very, very successful. Like you know what you're doing. You know, I don't know why it's painful for them with the Three of Swords at the bottom. I'm not really taking that energy on too much, because it doesn't feel like pain, or like, it definitely does feel like hurt or like sorrow, but not nothing to where it's like, oh my gosh. But it definitely, I don't know, like you are making someone around you feel like inadequate. And it doesn't have to be a love thing. It could be as well. It definitely does that part, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Like that part feels like love. Because this could even be someone who wants to like collaborate with you, but they're also worried if like you're going to be a good fit for something, a good mix for something. But not even necessarily that. Someone's like really afraid of you really putting like a career before them, or like work before them. That's really what it feels like though. What's the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles? We'll do that, and then we'll just move on. With the King of Swords and the Ace, with the King of Swords and the High Priestess, excuse me. That just made it a little bit more interesting. You got Pisces energy out here. So it's the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. What's the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands? You got the Ace of Wands. And what's the... You got the Seven of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Cups? You got the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups with the Six of Swords. If you were worried about like I don't even know why this person's coming up in the read if that is the case, but especially if you walked away from someone, this is somebody who felt like you never really would. This is somebody who feels, this King of Cups, this stressed out person over some sort of like ending. And we're going to get to the King of Swords and the High Priestess because that could be with this newer, especially if you are like single and you may not even be looking for love, but you definitely could have some sort of, it feels like a secret admirer, especially if you don't know them or they're going to like come off like kind of like in that way. I'm going to just see though. I'm going to see what their energy is about. But even if you were pondering if you made the right decision to leave someone, even if it hurt that someone was treating another person like an option, and this King of Cups is like very salty about it. The energy just became salty with this Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, Page of, is like none of that is good. With the Eight of Cups, especially if you've been pondering on walking away from them, you could be in a living situation or like married possibly, or just it was a committed situation with the Queen of Swords, or it came off that way. What's this King of Swords with the High Priestess? Or you thought somebody was being committed to you. You got the Seven of Pentacles and you got the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody's nervous about some sort of investment with a person. And this could be someone new as well. And this part won't be for everybody either, but I am being compelled to say, especially if you did kind of have like an on and off relationship with somebody where it was like things were never like exclusive, like you possibly had options or you had the freedom to have options and somebody else did as well. And it was almost like the only thing y'all possibly like did was like shack up, like y'all were friendly, y'all were like in a situationship basically. You could have definitely cut that type of tie off with somebody, and it's almost like someone is, I don't know if like someone's intuition is talking to them or someone's like utilizing their intuition or like really just thinking about something in a whole different like manner. Because it's also given like this King of Cups could be a King of Swords, like they're actually using like their brain. It could have been like emotionally like manipulative, even possibly emotionally like abusive, meaning like, yeah, they were just like manipulating you possibly emotionally at one point. This is somebody who definitely, let me see what the Seven of Pentacles is about for you. And the Two of Swords. What's the Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Swords? Now you got the Hangman. It's almost like somebody's trying to wait to see, because this could be you as well to somebody like else, but someone's trying to see if another person is worth like an investment. And it doesn't have to be a person, it could be anything, but somebody's really trying to almost like weigh out the pros and the cons. Especially if you feel like someone like is your person. Like it doesn't have necessarily need to be a label like, oh, twin flames, but a lot of times, especially when you are, it's crazy, but sometimes you could definitely just be really, really comfortable with somebody, and likewise with them. It just depends on like if y'all are meant to be together or not. But that's kind of what this feels like. It's like a very, very comfortable feeling that I feel like you and somebody else could potentially like have. You could have like wrote this person off, whatever the case may be, at least for right now in this situation. Still more cards to clarify. So we talk about a bunch of just stuff. But if that is the case, or if that is how you feel about somebody who comes to mind, they are feeling the same way as you. Because I honestly feel like this potentially isn't just your energy, it's somebody else as well. It's somebody who is now tapping into their intuition, it feels like, their higher judgment as well. Because this could definitely be someone who was a player, a sweet talker. They knew how to get people emotionally kind of like riled up and like trapped in some sort of like game. It feels like of like emotion. And that could have been the case until you kind of like cut that off and went in a different direction, because it is talking about you overall, especially in the beginning. That's why I was like, the only thing that threw the beginning off was the Nine of Swords. I was like, it was just given very kind of like at peace. You're worried about your own money. You're in a comfortable state of like, it feels like of like mind, body, and almost like soul. Like you're in a very healing, I can't show this dark art too much. It's a lot making this, but yeah, like it just feels like you're in a very healing place right now. And it definitely is shining light, especially with the King of Cups, because I could read it in that way too. And I am being compelled to say this. Someone definitely got some sort of like wake up call of like life is too short. It's almost like someone is really trying to figure out where to place their time and like their effort. Okay. Their money, their resources. Like someone's really, they're going down the line. You get what I'm saying? What type of career path would I want to have, or what type of job, just in general? You get what I'm saying? Someone's in that, I don't know if it's a crisis, but it feels like they're trying to like really clean up like their act. Like someone's almost like, I'm not getting any younger. Someone could have just lost like family members, or they lost like really, really important people, like close to, like, it's not a lonely type of like feeling, but it's almost like a, damn, I'm turning such and such age, because I'm not, age is nothing but a number for me, but I just didn't want to appear like ages. I don't want to say somebody age and they like, well damn, I'm that age. But yeah, somebody's just like in that mindset of like, I'm only getting older. You get what I'm saying? And it's almost like, especially if this person was some sort of manipulator, that's what I'm saying, and you were possibly able to forgive them, this is a potential like spin in the block. But it kind of is, if you accept that from this energy, and mind you, I read it in a whole different way. You got to just pick the story for you. If this is not your story, you do not have to put that in the, it's like, damn, you literally choose the, never mind. But this is definitely someone who is trying to clean up like their act, okay? And trying to figure out again, what is the right directions for them? What are the correct things that they should be investing in as well? Now, honestly, I feel like all of that is to honestly say, like, you definitely, without you realizing it, you are a mentor, okay? It feels like two people, yes, but to someone very specific, okay? And this doesn't have to be a lover. This could be someone younger than you, because the Page of Pentacles did come out here. But ultimately, especially with just that whole little message, the ending of it was definitely you are, it feels like spiritually guiding someone. It's like, not to be like, oh my goodness, yes, I'm Harry Potter, or like, I don't know, who was the tall guy that guided him? I forgot his name, with the long beard. But it does feel like someone either like seeing some sort of manifestation come into like fruition for you, even if it took over time. Because a lot of times manifestations are a work in progress. You never take acting lessons and book a role and then you're just on TV. No, you most likely gonna have to do like plays, most likely. Like you're gonna have to really hit those marks, and it takes time basically. And it's almost like it took a lot of time for somebody to grow up. It took some time, because that's what it kind of feels like. Like this is somebody who I wouldn't say did enough. Like that's why it's important to just understand if this message resonates this part, then it does, and if it doesn't, then it won't. Especially if you don't want somebody back, then most likely, if you feel that strongly about it, you don't have to take them back, and most likely that energy, they'll receive it and never want to come back. So you don't even really gotta worry about that. You got two options: you can decline them, or really tell your source not to bring that motherfucker back in your life. But it definitely does feel like you are mentoring someone, especially, again, somebody who doesn't seem like the most faithful person, especially not when it comes to more intimate things. Someone definitely did have options, but you definitely were a lot smarter than someone gave you credit for. Again, I'm not even getting that energy where this is somebody who thought you were like dumb or whatever, but not saying you're not street smart, but this is somebody who feels like you're like book smart, spiritually like smart, but yeah, street smart as well. Like you listen, basically. Okay, you are not blinded by things. Like you are not somebody who's easily like swayed, basically, and someone actually adores that about you. And this is somebody who I feel like definitely went through things with people to where they feel like if the roles was switched, you may not have went through those things. And they feel like it's because like you listen. That's why the King of Swords, I feel like, came out with the High Priestess. And you could definitely be a man who watches tarot. Like this could be somebody who is thinking this about you, you know, especially if you're like a more masculine energy or a man watching. Someone definitely could be like, I don't know, listening to like your readings, or again, just listening to your guidance. Ultimately, that's what they kind of like gave me, the King of Swords and High Priestess, like someone who's very, very knowledgeable, especially about things not that don't make sense, but someone feels like you really, really like know them. Like you have some sort of gift to be able to kind of like, I don't know, like to dumb it down, like see somebody, like really make them feel seen, really make them feel like heard. Like you could basically finish this person's like sentences if you really sat there long enough. Basically, this is how this person, it feels like how someone feels, but they really feel like you're very, very in tuned, okay? Very, very in tune, especially if you are a guy. Could be an air sign or a Pisces as well. And you could definitely read, it feels like tarot. But yeah, I don't know what the holdup is, but yeah. What's the, let me see. So what's the Hangman? And then we'll move on because we got a lot of cards. With the Hierophant. Yeah, like, I don't know. Someone's really trying to see if, like, they're ready for something serious as well. Like, somebody's really pondering something. Like, they feel like a lot of things have to change in order for something to, like, work out. And even if, like, say you do have, like, a spotlight on you, or you could definitely be just someone who's, like, a socialite. Yeah, with the Eight, it's some sort of reoccurring thought that someone, like, has. And it could also be, like, if you will be a good fit for them. Like someone thinks very, very positively of you. Like, I don't know who you are, like what changes you're like making like in your own life, or like what heights you're striving to like achieve. But someone's like very, very feels like fond of you. Again, definitely heavy on the mentoring. Because again, even if you don't realize it, it does feel like you are spiritually guiding. It could be other people as well, but it definitely is someone who like watches you. Not like in a creepy way, but it's definitely like they possibly don't tell you how much you actually do like help them, okay? And this could even be like with them just feeling good. Like someone feels very comfortable around you, like very comfortable around you. And someone is definitely trying to see also if like something will work out with the both of y'all. Like this is, because someone feels like you're so free-spirited. Because what I really want to say, what's this Eight of Swords? It's too much all at one time. With the World. Because again, you could be some sort of socialite, or like people know you with the Ten of Swords. Like someone's like really not afraid of you, but like kind of afraid of like how big something can like get with the Sun at the bottom. How much recognition something is going to get. And it's almost like, especially if it's a relationship, it's like someone's really worried about investing in like a serious commitment because they don't want to mess it up. Like, so say if someone has like a problem, they know they have a problem. It could be like a cheating problem. Like, someone like really, they know they have like some sort of problem. And it could not be nothing like bad, but it's like a tendency. And they know they have to clean it up with the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Like, someone knows something, like they would have to change something in order for something else to work. I.e., it could be a relationship, a partnership, a home environment, whatever. You got heavy Taurus energy out here as well. What's this 3 of Cups? You got the 2 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, something's gonna make you really, really happy. Oh, you got the Page of Cups, the Justice, and you got the 7 of Wands. You got the Emperor at the bottom. What's the 7 of Wands? You got the King of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Aaliyah, try again. I don't know why that popped up. I don't know. You could really like Aaliyah, but Aaliyah, try again. And I don't know if you're... Because what is the King of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups? What's the King of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups? Yeah, you got the Tower. You got Aquarius energy out here. And you got the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if you're like a man watching. It could be an Earth sign, an Aquarius, a Libra. What's the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician? What's the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician? Here you got the Fool. If you're a man watching, or again, you could be a masculine energy, that's perfectly fine too. You could definitely like, and I'm trying to say this in the most hopeful and like realistic like way. But if you think some sort of manifestation isn't like coming, or like you missed it, or you feel like someone was like a missed opportunity, or something was a missed opportunity, is not. Especially if you are building something, it could be a brand as well. Like, I want to say also put more effort into something as well. Like, I don't know, someone's like hesitant, it feels like, to do something, to move. With the Empress, and I'm not encouraging you. I do not want to say that. I'm not. With the 4 of Swords. Because it also is giving me a vibe to where, I don't know. What's the Empress? What's the 9 of Wands and the Empress? You got the Hermit. You got Virgo energy, Taurus, Libra. There's also a thing as well, especially, I'm not saying be a victim, right? Because no, we're not victims. But someone looks at you as like a like a soldier. Now the Destiny's Child song came in my head. I think it's called Soldier. I think. But this definitely, like, I don't. You have somebody who, like, not really did you wrong, but like treated you a certain kind of like way. And whoever this person is, they look at you as somebody who's almost like very fortunate. Like, this feel like it's just talking about, it feels like different people who feels like they think about you. The things that they've done is what, like, someone thinks about you. This could be a baby's mom, a baby's father as well. Like, someone's nervous if, like, you'll ever speak to them again or, like, reach out, or will there forever be, like, some sort of, like, silence? Like, somebody feels like you won the war, though. Like, I don't know what war or what somebody was trying to, like, achieve at one point in time. They're not trying to achieve it no more. Whoever this person is, they could definitely be down because of finances. Like, somebody could be trying to manifest finances as well. What's the Magician in the Knight of Pentacles? Like, they feel like something's growing slowly for them, but something took off for you. You got the Sun, you have the Death, and you have the Three of Wands. Like, I don't know. Even if you're watching this, don't give up on some sort of, like, dream with the Six of Wands. No matter what it is, no matter how big or small it grows, at least you can say you tried to do it. At least you can say you did do it. You started it, something. But it's definitely saying, like, I don't know, because it's going to be different for all of y'all, but especially if you are in that kind of, like, again, dry spell era. It doesn't feel like it's going to be for long, but you definitely could be experiencing that, where, not saying there is just something new I feel like coming for somebody. Or it's like some sort of like level up. Like, it's something for you to look forward to. It may not be happening as fast as you want. This could even be like a growth in a relationship. Okay, the end of a separation as well. I can read it like that too. You got Leo energy out here, Scorpio. But yeah, don't give up because you feel like you have to like wait on something. Because it definitely does seem like someone is happy, but they feel like something isn't going their way. I'm not sure where that something is, because it feels like it's a bunch of different things. But someone does feel like you are on like a winning streak when it comes to almost like luck, manifesting. Like, someone feels like wherever you are right now, you've been working hard and manifesting to be in that spot. So say if like you did, I'll always use this as an example. It's just the best analogy for me. But like, say you were like a CNA and then year 2 you went to school or whatever the case may be. Boom, you graduate. Now they didn't see you as an LPN. And this could be someone who started as a CNA with you, or you started at the same place. Again, it doesn't have to be relationship related. It definitely does feel, it could definitely be that as well. But yeah, someone feels like they're not elevating as fast as you, or they're dealing with, like, I don't know, like they feel like they're dealing with a lot that gets in the way of like things progressing for them. Happy for you, but they definitely are sad about that. Like, this is definitely someone who feels like they don't have, especially if it's romantic, like they don't have enough. And it kind of does annoy them, because it's definitely someone who doesn't want to dominate you in a bad way, but especially if you are more of like the submissive type, someone feels like they can't even not be themselves, but they know they can't, like, it's not much they can say or do to really get under your, like, you're at a place kind of like in your life to where things doesn't really affect you because of where you are right now, like mentally, spiritually. You could have your own place, and if not, you're comfortable. Like, your stuff is paid, things are taken care of. Like, you don't really need for anything. Like, you're really in a very abundant state of mind. Stability is straight. Like, you have it. There's not much that you're like lacking. And again, somebody definitely could be struggling, like, with money. Like, someone definitely feels like they don't have enough when it comes to you. What's the star? You got the 5 of Swords. What's the 5 of Swords? You got the Ace of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles. With the Emperor at the bottom. Who's this 5 of Swords? You got the Page of Wands. Who's the 5 of Swords? You could have someone who's like younger than you. With the Knight of Wands. What's the 5 of Pentacles? With the Emperor. Because I don't feel like someone's like lying to you. Someone's like lying to themselves. Like, someone has a bad habit of like faking the funk, if that makes sense. You got Capricorn energy out here, Aries. I'm trying to get the story straight. What's the Emperor with the Devil? Yeah, you got the 2 of Cups. Someone's trying to act like an equal to you, and it's almost like, with the Moon. I'm not saying someone has like a secret, but someone is just, oh, it's so sad. You ever, I'm talking like we on FaceTime, but I don't know if you've ever seen a movie, but Lady and the Tramp is almost kind of given that. It's given like, you don't have to be like privileged or come from like a fancy upbringing or whatever the case may be, but it's almost like, even though they're dogs, hopefully I can make sense of it. But that's how someone views you. Like, they're the tramp to your lady. Like, especially if you know the movie, you'll kind of get what I'm trying to say. But you definitely, especially with the Emperor coming out here, and then I was saying with the King of Pentacles, someone definitely be having financial issues. The 5 of Pentacles come out for with the Star, you hit the 5 of Swords, and that's why I'm like, it doesn't feel like someone's lying to you. Now, yeah, it doesn't feel, because I ain't even about to do that, because it's near now. But, because this is somebody who is trying to appear like an emperor. They're trying to match you. They're trying to appear as if you're like equals. Not saying this person can't grow to be that equal, but it is something that they have to heal as well. And if you are this person, that is okay too. Because I'm like, the energy isn't bad necessarily. We still got 3 more cards to clarify, but the energy really wasn't bad, so to say, like, so to speak. Like, especially if you are in like a high vibration and you are waiting like for something or someone to come, it is. Especially if you're in this Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Pentacles, like you're just allowing things to kind of like come to you. You're in a 9 of Cups energy type of thing. Like, you're just literally waiting for things to come, to put in the word, but you're allowing the energy to kind of just flow. You're not really forcing things. You're doing what you can do. You're controlling the things you have control over and nothing else. You have something positive. It's going to be positive to you. You're going to feel really good about it. But you definitely do have someone who, what's the Devil? Yeah, with the 8 of Wands. With the four, yeah, like I don't know if someone goes through like not hearing things, because that's a bit. Ooh, almost dropped the whole deck with the Knight of Swords. I probably look so crazy. um. But yeah, I don't know what goes on in someone's like mind. Someone has like really, really negative thoughts, like really, really negative thinking. With the Devil, the Eight of Wands, you get the Four of Pentacles. And it's like this person hides this, or someone hides it. Like, it's not intrusive thoughts, but it's very, very like, you know how someone like clowns themselves? It's like, oh, this person will never like me. I'm not good enough. It's that type of thinking. But to the outside world, and possibly like to you, you wouldn't even think this about this person. Like, someone has to heal that part about themselves. They think very like negatively about themselves. Like, they think they're fine. What's the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands? Because I'm just not sure. Is it sexual energy or just like, what's the page? Yeah, you got the Three of Swords. Like, they barely feel like they're even attractive to you. Like, I don't. What's this Eight of Pentacles? That's pretty damn sad, honestly. Yeah, with the King of Wands. To match the Queen of Wands that came out early in the beginning. With the Moon. Yeah, I don't. You have somebody, it feels like you are spiritually like guiding. Like, someone wants to do better. It feels like almost because of you. And even, yeah, with the Six of Wands, even if this isn't like romantic, I don't know what you're doing, what type of energy you're putting out to the world. Obviously, it's good. Or mainly like what type of work you do, but you are acting as a mentor. Like, somebody feels like they want to do better or be better because you are. Like, you're demonstrating what comes with doing better, with being kind of like a better person, and they're liking your outcomes. And I'm not saying this is somebody who's like copying you. Like, no, it's not like in a weird way where this person wants to sabotage. No, this is somebody who either is growing, and growing for their own reasonings, but also because they do see some sort of like potential investment between the two of y'all. And again, this doesn't even have to be sexual at all. But because you are putting like the work, especially for the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Moon, it's like someone is putting also in that same kind of work to match you. To be the Emperor to the Empress and vice versa. What's the Moon? Because someone could have some sort of like business idea they want to like tell you about. You got Cancer, Pisces energy. What's this Moon? You got the Ace of Cups. For that, it is feelings. With the Page of Swords, and you have the Four of Swords, excuse me. So yeah, someone's really wondering like how y'all would really like look together. What's the Six of Pentacles? You got the Five of Wands. That kind of fell out, but we'll take it. What's the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands? You can feel like a lot of different energies, i.e. people like really want your attention right now. Your time as well. With the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. What? I'm about to have to get another deck. What's the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles? You got the Queen of Cups. And you also do have the Judgment. What's the Seven of Swords? You got the Ten of Swords with the Magician. Yeah, I don't know. You definitely do have somebody, though, who sees, like, if they do want something, that's what it felt like. Someone is seeing, like, if they do want something with you, they can't, like, it's so childish, but, like, hurt you. What's this Three of Pentacles? You got the Two of Swords. Like, someone feels like they're about to, like, make a whole lifestyle change for you. It's honestly kind of, yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune. Because that could have been what the investment is also, yeah, with the Ace of Swords coming out. As for the Two of Swords, like somebody, I don't know what you're doing, okay? But you definitely do have somebody really evaluating, it feels like, their life, like what they wanted to kind of like look like. Especially after like meeting you, encountering you, being with you, especially if it's more of like romantic. And if not that, you definitely do have someone thinking about like their future. Especially if you do have like a friend or like a family member who does like play people, then it's almost like, and not necessarily like play people, but you have somebody who not wants to copy you, but like not mimic your life in a bad way either, but they're ready for the things that they feel like you are getting. If that makes sense. Like they're going to get it in their own ways, but like you're really encouraging someone, like just because a mishap happens doesn't mean life is over. Just because you break up with someone doesn't mean life is over. Just because you lost a job doesn't mean like you're teaching someone like you can still live on and live to, what is it? I forget the saying, but live to fight another day. But yeah. Like the energy is actually really, really cool, especially because it definitely does feel like you are like literally, it feels like spiritually guiding somebody. I can't get that out of my head either. What's this Queen of Wands? And we're going to end it, y'all. I definitely do hope that y'all like the reading. You got the Strength, heavy Leo energy. You got the Hangman coming out as well, and you got the Two of Wands. You got the Strength, the Hangman, and the Two of Wands. You got Pisces energy again, heavy Leo. You definitely do have people, was this the Six of Wands? Literally. You definitely do have people, it doesn't have to just be people who are romantically involved with you, especially not with this Queen of Wands, with the Eight of Wands at the bottom. You definitely have people who are feeling like they're having like one of those, oh, it's you moments. And what I mean by that is, say it is, you know, you have a family or whatever, and you may not have a lot of siblings, but you have like a lot of cousins, or you could have both siblings and cousins, whatever the case may be. But it's almost like you were that kind of like one, if that like makes sense. Like basically like every family, every friend group, whatever the case may be, or people just in your community, people that you grow up with, you know, you make connections through school and y'all become friends, but you were that one, okay? And it's almost like people, I don't know, for some reason are having like a, oh, like it's you, like, I don't know, they're waiting to see something from you. Like people, I don't know what you do or how you put yourself out there, but people expect really, really like big or like great things for you. They can see it. Like people can see you like doing different things and like really going far with it, really being successful with it. Someone definitely does have like pretty privilege. Don't let that go to your head, baby. But someone definitely does have like, it feels like you look good. You look good to like people who can see. Okay? People who are like interested in you or just find you to be attractive. You are very attractive with the Justice. And I definitely do feel like someone is like radiating because of like all the work that they've done, all the healing work that they've done as well. And again, the work is never ending. We are all healing literally every day of our lives, but where you are right now is literally a manifestation from the person almost like you used to be 2-3 years ago. Like you foreseen this for yourself, and it was almost like people are foreseeing even more things for you. Like they're literally manifesting even bigger and better things for you. Like people can see it. Like the moment they think about it, they're manifesting it for you. People can see you going really far. Very, very far. What's this Hangman? And it's almost like people are kind of like waiting, especially if you post different, like you have people waiting for you. With the Six of Swords and the yes. Like you have people like really wait. It feels like waiting for you, wondering where you are. If you are going to put something out again, if you're going to come back as well. You got the Empress coming out. You got the Hermit. You got these, yes. You're like a silent creator, or like you're literally with the Eight of Pentacles, like your work speaks for itself as well, yes, but you're, I don't know, there's something about you being very diligent, very like one of a kind as type of like energy. You could be very, very spiritual as well. Okay, you could definitely be a parent, a mom figure, obviously. Maternal, rather. You could be like a single dad as well. Like, I'm talking about like raising. I ain't about to get. Not to make it weird, but someone's like, mom could have passed away. Like, I don't know. Because I don't want to make it weird and be like, she says hi. But that's kind of like, I don't know. Especially if it was like recent. Doesn't matter how long it's been, but yeah, something about someone's like mom. Especially if you are like a single dad and the mom passed away. Or like you are a child whose mom passed away and you were raised like by your dad. Or I don't know. It's something about that. Like someone, you're very strong, like very creative, very strong, very intelligent. Like you have people feeling like, oh wow, it's you, or like finally like this potential, like someone has like, you're going to be like someone very important possibly behind the scenes as well. Especially if you don't even like the forefront, or like someone's going to ask you to like do something for them, it feels like, but you're going to be like basically like the brains behind whatever people are watching or whatever people are having, like whatever task. Like you're like very knowledgeable, very creative. The energy is very, very good. You got Virgo energy, Taurus, Libra. We're going to end it here, okay? Let me just see. What's the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress? You got the Four of Cups. I should have left it where was they. What's the Four of Cups? You got the High Priestess, and you have the Four of Swords. Who's the Four of Cups? Let's get it out the way. You got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, we getting into the negative. We had such a good read. We about to end it because walk away. Yeah, we're going to end it with the Hermit, the Ace of Wands with the Empress, because this was Spirit saying we had a very good read overall. Don't even feed into the negativity. But especially if you are listening to your intuition, there are people who don't like this, I would say, more spiritual version. And when I say spiritual version, I'm basically saying like someone who is awake, someone who can smell out BS, someone who is not just believing in anything and everything people are like saying. Like you could read in between the lines. Like you just know, how things work. You know how people are. Everybody isn't one and the same, to where just because you're a very positive and uplifting person doesn't mean everybody in the world is. Like how to fakes, like how to just read the room. You know how to read the room very well. Okay, you scope the scenery out. Okay, and yeah, you definitely do have people who don't like that. Okay, and those are the people you definitely did walk away from, and who most likely will never really, I want to say, try you, or honestly try to come back. Okay, but y'all, that was the read, and I definitely do hope that the message resonated with y'all. Overall, I hope that the messages were useful for y'all. Okay, and with that being said, y'all, until next time, be safe. Okay, I don't know why I said that, but yes, be safe. Okay, I'm gonna take that message for me too. Be safe. And yeah, just know you love, child. Okay, bye guys.